everyone, today I want to introduce you to one of my all-time favorite breaths to use in my life, and it's super simple and it's so powerful. And this breath has lots of different names, but we refer to it very generally as equal parts breath. There's two ways to do it. If you have not built up a breathing practice and you're just kind of a beginner, we recommend just focusing on the inhale and the exhale. That's it. Just inhale, exhale. We're going to inhale to a count of 4, 6, or 8, and then we're going to exhale to that same count of 4, 6, or 8. I give you the option because some people have a longer breath than others, or you might find, gosh, I'm going to do this breath for 8 minutes. The first 4 minutes I really needed to be at a count of 4 because I was triggered, right? I had my fight or flight was activated, and then as I calmed down, I found that I could lengthen that breath and work with a count of 8. Over time, I will tell you, just like working a muscle, your breathing capacity and capability will change. So what you might find is if that count today for you is 4, the next time you do it, or if you keep working with it and you do it and 30 days from now, you might be working with a count of 8. And what we're trying to do is intentionally learn how to use the breath to soften our experience, come back to our center, and relax the nervous system. Counting within the breath gives the mind something to focus on. So it's a less distracted breath, which is great when you're feeling frenetic and really busy because the mind doesn't just spin away, it's focused on counting. So we're just going to do a couple breath cycles of this, and we'll do it to a count of 4 for everybody. So everybody close your eyes, and then we're just going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. You would continue using that breath for as long as you needed until you started to feel relaxed. If that felt rushed, just slow it down. Everybody has their own breathing pattern. Now, if you want a more advanced version of that breath, you can insert space between the inhale and the exhale. So this is same concept. You would breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. And we just would ride that curve. In for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. And this is actually the way I practice the breath, is to breathe in, sustain, release. And I love that. And there's this kind of all this juicy stuff that happens when you sustain the breath, but you're not running out of breath. If you sustain for too long and the body feels like it's running out of breath, then we're just kind of triggering again our nervous system. So you want that to feel okay to you. So I would recommend playing with that one as well. And then as your practice gets even more advanced, you can insert the sustain between the exhale and the inhale, which is more difficult to do, requires that you have a more developed pranayama practice, that you've kind of worked that muscle, but interesting to play with. So I hope that's helpful. I want you to really try those breaths. So everyone I talk to says, gosh, I want less stress in my life, less struggle. And our breath is just waiting for us to take it up on its offer to help with that. And I promise you, it's so simple. It's such the easiest thing you can do. And you can do it when you're driving your car. Don't close your eyes, but there's so many options. So begin to build those habits versus just continuing to recreate the same patterns of stress that you've always had. I hope that's helpful. Namaste.